saw the announcement of all the contenders for this tournament of the women's championship, and the two of the stars that are going to carry the women's division, Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, are in the tournament. And I mean, this match delivered. It had, of course we were nervous about the placement and the other little nitpicking because we had such high expectations and hopes and excitement for it, but it delivered. It had the appropriate amount of time. It told the good story. And then you had a follow-up that they're going to be in this tournament. I was really deep down, we're thinking like, okay, if Thunder loses, when are we going to see her next?
Yeah.
And like kind of afraid of that.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we get the announcement that Thunder Rosa is going to be in this tournament, that we have Serena Deeb, we have Rio, we got Tay Conti, Britt Baker, Nyla Rose, Anna Jay, Layla Hirsch. So the American side is stacked on that for sure. And just off the cusp, I mean, you have to, in my opinion, have Thunder and Britt meet again. And then whoever wins that match, which we've said about this match tonight, is going to be the new champion of the division.
I love where your head's at. I gotta say, the unveiling of this tournament, you and I had talked about when they mentioned Serena Deeb versus Riho as a first round matchup. We were like, whoa, that's a finals matchup. For us to see the way that this tournament.
All right. Sorry about the
You're okay,
Sorry
bro.
about the technical difficulties of the Wi-Fi, but we were saying how the women's tournament, while we wait for Crayfish to come back into that, we will be momentarily shortly. Where are you at? There he is. Crayfish. All right. Sorry, a little technical difficulty, but that.
You're all right, bro. You got me tripping over here. No, I'm good, man. Honestly, like I was saying, you mentioned when this tournament was unveiled that Serena Deeb versus Riho kind of feels like a finals matchup. And so it set the bar where we were kind of wondering, man, this tournament better be stacked if they're going to put Deeb versus Riho in the first round, right? And after Tony ran through, I recorded it on my phone and uploaded it on Twitter because I was so geeked. Dude, like, I have never felt so proud to be an American. After that moment, the U.S. side, I admit, I am ignorant to a lot of what the Japan side brings to this tournament, and I cannot wait to see the talent that they unveil in that. But if you're looking at the U.S. side of this tournament, bro, we got Thunder Rosa, we got Serena Deeb, we got Riho, we got Britt Baker. I mean, Nyla Rose. I mean, you're talking about like some of the absolute baddest women on the planet. I love the U.S. side of this tournament. I'm geeking out. I think that we're the favorites, brother. I'm betting all in. If you want to put money on this, SPD, I'm betting on the U.S. side. I can't wait to see it. And honest to God, man, like you see, like you mentioned, getting Thunder Rosa again in this tournament, getting her in there. I was wondering where it was going to go after this match with Britt, like you mentioned. Seeing her officially in the rankings of the women's division kind of got some of us buzzing, like, I didn't
even catch that. Was that today that Thunder was in the rankings?
She's in the top 5.
Okay.
So you start wondering, like, okay, she's in the top 5. Maybe that means something. And honestly, dude, like you put her in this tournament, I think that, yes, we're going to need to see Britt versus Thunder again. Maybe that's where Thunder gets her revenge. And we predicted Thunder as the breakout star of 2021.
We did, for a reason.
Can you imagine if she took this tournament and can you see a match with her and Shida?
That would be so hard hitting and a great match. Now you got my wheels turning and fantasy booking that for sure.
Exactly, bro. I mean, you talk about striking ability. I mean, we love that fierceness that Thunder Rosa brings, but Shida as a champion doesn't get the credit she deserves for what she does in the ring, man. That woman is a striking bad woman, man. She could bring it. So you put Thunder and Shida in that match, I can't wait. I'm fantasy booking this whole tournament. My heart wants Britt Baker to win, but there are so many opportunities and so many like potential outcomes to this tournament that I really think that the AEW family, that internet wrestling community out there, this is going to grab everybody's attention and suck us in. Honestly, I know AEW and Kenny Omega especially have been trying to push this women's division. Tonight was a great start.
Yep.
I think both those women had high expectations, and we've talked about it. It's one thing to go in and over deliver when people aren't expecting things out of you, but when there's weeks and weeks and weeks worth of hype, and you not only deliver, but you leave people wanting more. You leave people wanting that rematch. You leave people wanting to see you two go at it again. That speaks volumes. And I think Britt and Thunder, a rematch in the tournament is got gold written all over it.
Oh, it has gold written all over it. Absolutely. And we'll move on to the next segment because we can go on and on and on about this. And because it rightfully so, I just wish they would have built this as a co-main event. It really would have made that even more meaningful. Not that it wasn't, but it would have been a nice build. Unfortunately, you had this was the beach break, the Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford wedding. That was kind of the headline. So if this was another normal Dynamite or another normal special show, you could have built it as a co-main event a little bit better.